we're going to talk about the first Universes Within set released in 2026 for Magic the Gathering, Lorwyn Eclipse. And I love these sets personally. Gives the Magic community something to be hyped about. Universes Within, it's more organic, it's more stable than the Universes Beyond. You don't have a lot of crossover coming from fandom and those other type of people who like Marvel or Final Fantasy or Avatar. And we're going to show that, but more importantly, we're going to show illogicals in the marketplace, data points that show you what's going on, how to navigate the markets, why they happen, and what's going on. And if you're new to the hobby in 2025 or 2026, the TCG market is in the biggest boom it's ever been, the biggest boom I've ever seen. And we're going to get into that right now, starting with the Lorwyn Eclipse Collector Booster Box Display. So if you can see here right now, selling at about 422 plus tax, you're looking at probably 440 to 450. Both my LGSs sold out day one. I work, so we could not get those boxes. They were gone. I can go on eBay. They're around 400. So again, you're looking at like 424, 425. And as you can see here, this is the data point you want to look at. Selling at a reasonable price in December, 375. When you get to January 5th, January 6th, this is information leaking out to the market, whether it be insider information, allocation numbers going through all the stores, whatever is being released out, because you see a spike here and 251 booster boxes sold and then 336 booster boxes sold from 360 to 390. And you could see this spike right here. Just insanity. The hype on this set is real in the Magic community. If you didn't know it was going to be good, I mean, I don't know where you've been in Magic, but this has been talked about for a few months now, and people love it. And this illogical, I called it illogical, he called it an anomaly. It's just an out of whack data point that you can look for that shows that people want the set, that maybe it was underprinted, maybe it was under allocated. Hasbro is a publicly traded company, so you don't know how they're managing those printing cycles, what they're underprinting, what they're holding back, what they're putting to the end, because they're trying to meet numbers and they're trying to manage that quarterly earnings report the way that they need to do it. And this just shows that something leaked out in the marketplace. If you're looking to buy this set, I don't think 440 is a bad price. But again, you make your own decisions. You hold yourselves accountable. The play boosters, same thing. Now, play boosters will be in print for a while. They will get reprinted. I always wait on these. Again, I am a sealed collector for the most part, so I do not play the game, do not open it, but I like to have a little bit of every set. I buy a lot of different products in the TCG space, and you can see here 150, 492. Plus tax, 144, 145 on eBay. Again, it's a new set. People want the new thing. Not too bad, but you're going to pay that extra premium on this set. It looks to be a little higher than normal when other Magic sets come out. Again, the hype on this set is pretty good. It's pretty solid, so you're going to see slight premiums. But this will get printed again and again. It will get reprinted, and just like Bloomborough, which we're going to look at next, it will go to the end of the cycle, and you'll have time to purchase this product. When stores see the prices spiking and they get allocation numbers for the next reprints, they will dump it onto the market. And that's what you're seeing with Bloomborough right now. So here you have Bloomborough. I had a case of Bloomborough. I bought around 120 to 130 when it came out. And I recently sold it off at around 185 to 190. And as you can see here, the reprints are coming. So you can see product coming to market from stores or from people and prices dropping, because they're going to get those boxes back at the wholesale level, and the prices should come down on these, right? Because when the reprint finally hits, the prices will come down. So looking at this data and just learning from your mistakes, learning from what's going on in the marketplace now, if you're new to the hobby, you can follow all these things. You'll have time to make your own decisions. And it's good to just look at everything, because this is what's happening. This box is going to be available, and you should be able to get it under 150 when the reprints come, depending on where you're buying it, what the secondary market dictates, and what stores sell it for. But these are play boxes, and they are printed into abundance because Magic players play the game. Okay. Unlike Pokemon, where almost nobody plays the game, when you see these collectible shows, those people are not there to play the game. They're there to collect for value. And he plays the game. They love the game. That's what they're for. They're play boxes, and they are printed. And Hasbro is a publicly traded company. Pokemon is a private company. Okay. Those things matter in markets, and you have to be aware of it. Okay. Next, we're going to just talk about Edge of Eternities quick. Again, when you talk about universes within sets, okay, guys, they have more organic growth to them. They have more organic charts. There is less demand, less people from the outside coming in to speculate on these sets, on, an Avatar, Spider-Man, a Final Fantasy, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? The Magic community sometimes rejects universes beyond, and they want more universes within. You'll hear people say it's not the Magic I remember, it's not the Magic I'm accustomed to, but when those universes beyond sets come out, people like me have been brought into Magic. Lord of the Rings brought me into Magic, and I never left. So that's the goal for Hasbro. So I get it, the same way Pokemon has a problem. One Piece now has a problem with people coming into the hobby. The value has really destroyed the hobby in a lot of ways. But it is what it is. The markets are the market. And, you can view it as a hobby, or you can view it as an alternative investment. But this is kind of what happens. You can see, going back a year, nice organic growth, a ladder, a little bit of a pump at release, and then a retrace. And now, again, organic growth as product comes off the market, as product gets opened. Okay, less volatility, less speculation with Magic universes within sets, because you don't have the outside people coming in, messing with it and speculating. When you look at Avatar, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Now you can buy these boxes all day at $340. You can buy Spider-Man boxes now at some places $299. Look at this. Look at this chart, right? You go back a year from the release. Okay. You have 159 items sold from the $900 to $1,500 range. RIP. These people have no idea what they're doing. Okay. I mean, what were you going to do? Buy it at $1,000, sell it on eBay for $1,300 and make $100? Like, did you really think that this was going to be sustainable? But when you don't know what's in the set, when you're just coming into a space and speculating, you can see how overblown it is. And now, people will say it's being rejected, but it should have never been there, right? It should have been in the $300 to $400 range, and that's where it is now. So if you're looking to come into a set, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to skip Lorwyn. I'm going to buy another Avatar box, most likely. Buy low, sell high. I'm hoping Lorwyn comes in under 400 eventually. Maybe I can get a box or two. But while we are waiting and we put money to work, cash is trash. If you have money to allocate, I am buying Avatar. That's what I'm buying. So again, guys, looking at these data points are very important. Understanding how boxes are allocated, how wholesale works, how the market operates, how Hasbro as a publicly traded company will hold back product, increase product as their earnings move. All these things contribute to it, but most importantly, don't overspend. Have a plan, have a routine, understand what's going on in the marketplace. Look for data points if you're investing or looking to be an investor in the space, or just manage your money and get the most out of it. That is the most important thing. It is really important you pay attention to the market if you're in the hobby for investing purposes. If you like to rip, just rip. Have a good time. Spend wisely. Don't forget to learn something new every single day. Shop apkcollectibles.com. I'll see you guys in the next video.